I know what y'all thinking. Did this damn girl go buy some more books? Guilty. You're gonna hear me say I'm very, very, very excited a lot in this video. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's a girl, BooksWithBonnie, and I am back with another effing video. I already told you guys that I had a ton of books that I need to haul on this channel, and instead of making one very, very long video, I've decided to break these up into parts. So technically you guys are going to get maybe 4 to 5 book haul videos from me because I have a shopping addiction and it's books, but mind y'all business, okay? Without further ado, let's get into these books because baby, I am so excited. There is a theme of these books. A lot of these are authors that I've never read before. I think it's like 2 or 3 that I have read, but these are technically new authors to me and I'm so, so excited. They're Black, they're beautiful, and I am just dying to get started. So let's just jump in. Let's start from the top. There is no order or structure to this video. Just know I'm going to be talking and you guys are going to be listening. So let's jump right in. The first book that I have is by Faria and I think I'm saying either the first name or the last name wrong. Correct me every time, but I was actually gifted this one by Kiana. I think it's Kiana, and if I'm saying it wrong again, please correct me in the chat. But she actually gifted me the Hookup Plan, right? And I had also bought myself the Dating Playbook by her, and I am super excited. This is the same author that did The Boyfriend Project, and I did read that one with my book club, and I absolutely loved it. So I am super excited to jump into these two, and it's Black romance, so how can you say no? You know, like, get it together. Get your life together. Next book is by the late great Tracy Brown. This is Hold You Down. Now, Tracy Brown did recently pass, so my condolences to her family. She is known for her books, Single Black Female, and I think it's another one called Without a Song to Sing. So she has a lot of work. This will be my first book by her. This book is actually about a late 80s, 90s kind of vibe. It stars 2 characters by the name of Mercy and Lennox, and basically they have some very absent parents, so they have to kind of get the grind on their own. Now, one of them is a hotel administrator and she wants to be a chef. Like, that's her love, that's what pours into her. And then Lennox is kind of the diva type. She wants the bakes and shakes of life, right? And their boys are basically raised as brothers, but when Lennox heads down a path that she's believed will bring her success, it complicates their relationship and changes a lot about their style. So super, super excited about this one. Alrighty, moving on. So this one actually is by, there's 3 books by this author, and kind of obsessed. So this is Donna Hill. The first book I'm going to go over is In My Bedroom. Now, Donna Hill's book is about, I think her name's Raina. So Raina kind of has the stereotypical outside looking in setup where she has the perfect life, she has the perfect job, she has the perfect partner, and they just had a kid. So it is amazing from the outside looking in. However, Raina has a huge dark past and she is going through therapy to kind of address it and really kind of handle what she's been through. But then her therapist is attracted to her. So she is kind of feeling her like romantically, but then she's also trying to help her through this dark past, and it's crazy concept for me. But then on top of that, her best friend, I think her name's Gail, is secretly a hater. Like, she feels like she should have had the life that Raina is currently having. She introduced her to her husband, and although Gail has a successful life and a happy relationship, she can't help but think the grass is greener on the other side. So I'm struggling to see where this is gonna go, but I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna go over the other 2 books by her, but I wanted to at least show you the ones I got. The first one is Wicked Ways, which, look at that cover. Ain't she cute? She cute. And then the other one is Confession in B Flat. Like, I'm loving this natural hair on these covers, just saying. I see you, Donna. I see you, Donna. The next book that I have is Lagoon, and I read the premise of this book and I was like, there ain't no way in hell I'm leaving without this book. I'm letting y'all know right now, there ain't no way in hell that I was leaving this book. So the funny part about this book is that it's set up like a very stereotypical joke, right? There is a marine biologist. There is a, I think it was a soldier. Yeah. So it's a marine biologist, a famous rapper, and then you have a troubled soldier. So they are on the very popular Lagos beach. They are enjoying a good drink. And then guess what happens? Aliens land and they are there to witness it all. And the way that the world kind of escalates things. And now they are, and when I say they, I mean the government is planning to basically incinerate the area of which the aliens have landed and everything that's going on there. So they're basically responsible for saving the world at this point. And I love what it says on the back of here, because it says, of course the government is gonna, you know, try to get things out of there. But it's funny because it says, we would have to address the parallel world of when aliens land, what will we do? And I love that, because we talk about it in kind of like, yeah, no, they either exist or they don't. But what if it's definitive proof, they land in front of us and now we have to sit that through? Like, that's such a mind twist for me. I cannot wait to get into this book. The next book that I have is All Her Little Secrets, and this one is by Wanda M. Morris. Here is the cover, and you'll see that a lot of these covers are like reds and orange, and it has black people on the covers, and it's love it. Okay, so this one is All Her Little Secrets. Now this is about a relatively, again, successful black woman. She has the degrees, she has the job, she has the boyfriend that just so happens to be her boss. He is a Caucasian man. Just saying, Caucasian man, husband, that's her thing. And not husband, but boyfriend. But when she comes to work one day and finds him gunshot to the head, killed, murdered, she doesn't call for help. She gets the hell out of there. What? I understand being in shock but not doing anything, honey. What are you doing? So we find out there's a lot of dark, deep secrets that she has kept buried, and she doesn't want the spotlight on her. So eventually someone else finds him. Eventually someone tries to jump in and help. However, now she is taking over his role at the company. And the question is, who are you? What were you doing with him on this day? What's going on? So she has her career, she has her dark past, and she has all the eyes on her, which is exactly what she didn't want to begin with. Oh my God, so good. Okay. Continuing this conversation. The next book that I have is Stacy, and we have Rules of Engagement. Now this one is about a secret agent who is a part of a secret organization. Makes me think of Silverstone every time I hear that phrase. But she basically has to go undercover from saving a terrorist group from using environmental technology, I think it is. Yeah, technology to not be crazy and kill and hurt people. So she goes undercover, but she has to go undercover with a partner, and he poses as her partner. And now she's asking herself, like, I need to focus on work, but also, am I falling in love? Baby, are we falling in love here when we should be working? Just saying. I don't know about y'all, but this is giving me life. Moving on. The next book that I have is People Person, and this is by Candace Carty Williams. A lot of people know her by her book Queenie, which I read, loved and hated it all in the same breath. Hated it because it was so brutally honest. Loved it because it was so brutally honest. So I expect nothing less from her with this book. Now, this is about, I think her name is Dimples. Is that her name? Yes, her name is Dimple. She is one of 5 children by her father, and they don't really have a relationship whatsoever. They have memories of going to visit their dad, but basically their relationship with him is non-existent. He is just an absent father, and that takes impacts her relationships with her siblings. Now there is something crazy going on with her dad, and it requires that all the siblings come back together. However, there is a lot of conflict with her personal life. I mean, she doesn't have a lot going for her. She's in her 30s, and really social media is really all she has. So you have this detachment from family, but then this obsession with social media, and it just plays its own twists and parts into this, but I cannot wait to dive into it more. All right, so the next book is Cherish, and I think this is Faria. I think I'm saying it wrong though, Faria. I've seen it spelled multiple ways, so I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. But this is by Bethany C. Morrow. I've read Bethany C. Morrow's book. I think it's Something Beneath the Sea or Beneath the Water. I can't remember the title of it, but I know I definitely have it. And I loved it. So it required me to buy something else by her. Now, Cherish and Faria, and again, if I'm saying the names wrong, correct me. But these two main characters are the only two black girls in a country club. They're the only two black girls in the community, to be honest. And she is the full black girl. And she is basically, her parents are black, their income is black, everything black, black, blackity black. Now, her friend has a different experience because she is black, but she is also adopted by a white family. So when her family gets a unexpected foreclosure, they have to leave. And instead of leaving with her family, she decides to move in with her friend. That is when things start to take a weird turn. She starts to get sick. She starts to have fever dreams. There's random journals tracking everything about her. So it is very much giving me Get Out vibes, and I want to know what the hell's going on. The next book that I have for you is Once Ghosted, Twice Shy, and this is a reluctant royal novella by Alyssa Call. I have not read the series yet, so I'm actually holding off on reading this until I get the rest of it. But it's basically about a couple who breaks up and go their separate ways, and one of them is from Nigeria, so she leaves. She's good. But then she returns to New York, and of course, who does she come across? Her ex-partner. She never really understood why they broke up, but she wants a definitive answer of what actually took place. So they decide to search New York together and hopefully have a second chance at love. So this I am excited for. The next book is Vanessa Jarrett, Got a Man. This one, for starters, can we talk about the cover? Beautiful. Now, this one is a 40. Come on for finding love at all ages. Now, the main character, Vanessa, is done with the I'm too old nonsense that comes with ageism. Is that the word, ageist? Are you ageist? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out later. But the main character decides to open a club, and it is actually really successful. And on the second anniversary of her opening, a random sheriff shows up at her place. Now, in her head, okay, something must be going on with the business, but he's actually inquiring about her ex-husband, who was trash. So, come to find out, the sheriff needs her help to help break up her ex and his sister. Now, the sheriff is a baddie, but she's like, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm 40. I didn't have time for drama. I am living my best life. I am living my elegant girl life. But when she sees a photo of her ex and his new wife, or new bride to be, she realizes the ring on her finger is her grandma's. Bro, you couldn't buy your own ring? You're trash. But now she's pissed and wants her ring back. So of course they team up, and there's a little love in between. And if you look at this cover, oh yeah, baddie. The next book that I have is by Jamie Wisely. I don't know anything about this one. It is Fake It Till You Bake It, and she is a new author that I keep seeing everywhere, so I was like, why not? It's a deal. I had to take the Target sticker off, but baby, we gonna read you. We gonna read you, and we're gonna enjoy it, okay? Another author that is one that I have read and loved it, I believe it was Ties That Teeter by Jane. And is it Teeter or Tether? I can't remember how to say it, but it's Where We End and Begin. I love Ties That Teeter or Tatter, whatever. I love that book. I enjoyed it so heavily. So to get this one. I was really excited. I'm kind of mad because I have the Barnes and Noble. No. I have the Book of the Month hardback for this. So all of the other ones are just these little paperbacks. So I kind of want to rebuy that one just so it matches. But I'll stop being a book prude, at least for now, but I really want to get into this one. Now, what is it about? It's about these high school sweethearts saying they are going to be with each other in the end, right? And of course, people move, they grow, and the character moves to the States to go to school, but then she comes back home for a family wedding and runs across what used to be a nerdy, geeky guy, and now it is a fine, sophisticated baddie. And she's currently in a situation where she is not necessarily with her partner for love. It's more of approval from her parents. She has a great job, but she's just not living her best life, and seeing him again gives her the opportunity to question literally everything. So I think it's gonna be fun, and I think it's gonna be cute, and come on now, his beard connects, so y'all know he fine. So moving on. I'm moving quickly so my camera doesn't go off on us, but we are doing the dang thing. Now, the next book, R.I.P., is Eric Jerome Dickey. Now, I have no idea what this book is about. I'm actually in the process of getting all of his catalog. He was what I call a fan favorite for my mom. So I am reading some of his books, really enjoying it. But those are more the 90s style books. These are more the most up-to-date ones, or at least updated covers, I think. So jumping into this as soon as I can. Alrighty. Now, on rotation is the next book, and once again, beautiful, black, gorgeous. It says, and this is all I'm going to read to you, in this dazzling debut novel, the main character explores that time in your life when you must decide what you want, how to get it, and who you are, all while navigating love, friendship, and realization that the path you're traveling is going to be a bumpy ride. Love that. Now, here is where I'm at with these types of books. I love that they're pointing out what we are all learning is that education, being a mother, being an employee, having the job is not always the fulfilling piece. You need to find that love and self-care, and I love that these books are highlighting this. This is such a vibe, so I cannot wait to jump into it. The next book I have is You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. Now, this was actually gifted to me by one of my book besties, so shout out to you, boo. I adore you, and thank you for sending this to me. I have no idea what this book is about. I'm just gonna be frank. It has been everywhere. It has been recommended everywhere, and that's all I needed to go buy it. Also, this cover. Stop playing with her, black girl. Anywho, a deep, heartfelt romance novel, a love letter to the brave choices we make in the name of love and the cost we pay for it, and the glory of the reward at the end. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Stop playing. Stop playing with her, okay? Purr. The next book that I have is The Violin Conspiracy. Now, this one is about Ray, and I cannot wait. So Ray wants to be a violinist, and he wants to be a contemporary artist, right? Now, Ray is from North Carolina and very much strict on what the outcomes are for a black boy in North Carolina. You're either going to work in a cafeteria or you're going to work somewhere minimum wage. Having higher expectations for that just sounds crazy to the people around him, and that includes his parents. So what Ray decides is, I want to be a violinist. That is what my true love is. I'm going to do everything to get there. Of course, money is a thing, and of course, working is a thing. But when he lands on his great-great-grandfather's violin, he's like, oh, I can really do this. I can really do this. He actually does. He gets to the point where he's at what we would consider the Olympics of his performance area, and he's like, I have to. But the week of the date, right, the week of where he has to perform, the violin is missing and there is a ransom note. Give me $5 million for this. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I would have been livid. But on top of that, there is a white family claiming that it is actually their property. And what happens is, it is the great-great-grandfather slave owner. So in their heads, it is their property. You either give us the money or peace out. And it's just a bunch of drama and a clue mystery situation because they're trying to figure out, where the hell is the violin? I got a performance to do. I don't have time for this. You feel me? You feel me? I cannot believe this, but I cannot wait, okay?